So I end every episode with a gift. I like to give a gift to my guests.
Oh, wow.
And it's the gift of vinyl. I'm going to guess you still have some kind of a turntable in Ohio.
Yes.
And so I was thinking, you were a really tricky. It was tricky for you. So I thought about it because tricky. I thought, first of all, I just had a feeling like you probably have a pretty great vinyl collection or music collection, I'm guessing. So then I thought, so I looked something up. This is actually, it's going to be more of a funny gift than a cool gift.
Okay.
I found a copy of what was the #1 album in America the day you were born.
Oh my!
Do you know what was #1 on the day you were born? 1951, right?
1951. Yeah.
You ready? It's not even an album. These are 10-inch records. It's an album it's Mario Lanza Sings Christmas Songs.
Oh, come on.
I found this on eBay and I had it rush delivered here.
Oh my God.
Check this out, camera. These are, first of all,
it's got how many?
It's got, check it out. It's like side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4.
Good Lord.
It's 4 discs.
Wow. RCA
Victor, and not bendable vinyl.
Right.
The kind of vinyl you throw up and shoot and breaks into a million pieces.
Oh
right? So you can do whatever. You can either, I don't even know if you can, I think it's still 33.
I was going to say, is it playable?
I think it's still playable at 33. If it's not, you can use it to, for target practice or whatever. But
of you.
That's all I wanted. That was the #1. That was Billboard's #1 album the day you were born.
Oh man!
On the day you were born.
1951. Wow. October 26th.
October, yeah. Wow. Bootsy, what a pleasure! You're such a beautiful spirit and such a gift to us, and it was my honor.
I look at it, Richard, like the world is as it is, and we got a voice.
Yeah.
Not only do we have a voice, we can act on what our voice is talking about. And it's up to us.
Yeah.
It's up to us. We can't depend on nobody else.
No.
It's up to us to get people to feel good about themselves again.
Yeah.
And so, that's going to be the hardest thing that we have to do. We can, sit and interview and do this, and I can go play and do this and put records out and but let us not forget that everybody is going through it. It's the ones that you might not even think of, like what comes to mind is Robin Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, who would have thought?
Right.
Who would have thought? And then all of a sudden, Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
And
Chris Cornell.
Yes. Yes.
The list goes on and on.
Just before Chris did what he did, I was talking to Patty about going to see him and sitting down and just vibing with him. Not telling him what to do, just vibing with him. Mm-hmm. And the next few days, he was gone.
Yeah.
So we have to move on these things, not with a urgency, but at our own speed. We have to find our own speed, and we have to get that vibe out.
Yeah.
And anytime you're out, let that vibe flow.
Well, thank you for your career of music, but particularly this new album.
Oh, man.
Album of the year, #1 Fucketeer. You have to hear this album.
Wow.
It's really, really, it made me so happy.
Yes.
Somebody asked me that question recently in an interview. They said, is there a song that always makes you, that can take you from a bad mood into a good mood? And my first answer is always September by Earth, Wind & Fire.
Right.
I said, if you can be, no matter what state you're in, if you hear September by Earth, Wind & Fire, you're going to be, even for 2 minutes, you're going to go like this. You're going to feel a little better.
Yes.
And now I can add this album to it because it just made me so happy. I was smiling. When I'm walking around, I've been hiking to it.
And a lot of time you don't even know you're smiling.
No, I'm just like, it just made me feel good. So mission accomplished, at least in this Chicago boy.
Yeah, well that's, that to me is what's needed now.
Yeah.
And it's what pushes and inspires me. And, you know, it didn't take a lot to inspire me, but, you know, it's like now the older you get, you know, it takes more and more and more to inspire you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, well, I ain't got it, I ain't made it yet, you know, and then when I did make it, you know, I fell off, and, you know, it's like, okay, all that happened, but you should have learned from there.
Yeah.
You know, now what you gonna do?